When Leo Fender constructed the iconic Stratocaster, he made a nearly perfect guitar. But he f***ed one thing up. He labeled the whammy bar as a tremolo bar, sustaining the misnomer for decades to come. God damn it, Leo. So why did Leo Fender famously f*** up and call the Stratocaster's vibrato-producing whammy bar a goddamn tremolo bar? To answer this, we have to go back. Way back. Oscillating the volume of a note is an ancient technique. We've been able to do it with our voices as long as we've been capable of singing or yelling. For centuries, musicians have sought ways to impart this wavering, voice-like quality to notes and chords. Any musician playing a bowed string instrument can create tremolo by simply moving the bow back and forth while sustaining a note. Their bow-wielding hands provides tremolo, while their non-dominant hands quivering on the fingerboard varies the pitch of the strings, producing vibrato. But what about instruments that produce tremolo mechanically? One of the earliest mechanical tremolos can be found inside the 1555 pipe organ in San Martino Maggiore church in Bologna, Italy. It includes several effetti speciali, or auxiliary stops, including drums, bird calls, drones, bells, and tremulants. Tremulant was a mechanism that opened and closed the diaphragm to vary the air pressure. As the pressure varied, so did the volume. But guess what? The changing of pressure simultaneously alters volume and pitch. Therefore, the tremulant mechanism produces both tremolo and vibrato. In the 17th century, vibrato/tremolo was documented as a flute playing technique. Again, fluctuating air pressure in a flute produces both volume and pitch changes. In 1891, George van Dusen patented a device similar in many ways to the vibrato-producing whammy bars that we know today. Designed for any string instrument, the device anchored the string onto a spring-loaded lever. By pushing down, you loosen the strings and the pitch goes down. By pulling up, the strings tighten and become higher pitched. But Van Dusen called it tremolo in the US patent application. God damn it, Van Dusen! The words tremolo and vibrato were being used interchangeably at this time. Orville Lewis devised a whammy bar for violin in 1921, also mistakenly labeling it as tremolo. God damn it, Orville! Clayton Kaufman made a whammy bar for banjo in 1929 and also labeled it as tremolo. God damn it, Clayton! There were devices in existence that produced true tremolo, such as rotating fins on a piano cabinet that opened and closed, a sound port, or a spinning mechanism for a wind instrument mouthpiece that modulated airflow. But unlike bowed or blown instruments, guitars have no natural tremolo techniques, only vibrato. It takes an amplified guitar and a smartly crafted electronic circuit to produce a wavering volume effect, which De Armand finally invented in 1941. Sorry, Leo. I didn't mean to yell at you. It wasn't your fault.